I said to the sewing machine, so I'm a chat and sew. I do more chatting than sewing. But what Dionne Warwick and them say, that's what friends are for. Trying to get this. Ooh, let me turn it over. Woo! I don't like this. I don't like that. Let me try something else. I'm gonna figure out a way to make me some kind of stand for my phone to go on, cause y'all know this ain't copostatic. My hair's a work in progress. How about that? I think that's totally it. I gotta go to the store. I about drank up all my water. I was watching QVC, not buying anything though. Get it on just special value, and they are about $9.22 each when you do the math. You also get them on QVC selling face masks, y'all. $10 each. However, since these launched, they have been blowing up our phone lines. So 176,000 of these sets. So y'all can get your mask here with me now. QVC charge $10 a piece. I don't charge the $5. Anybody have any idea what to keep your nails from splitting and breaking? I would love to hear it because my nails split, break, especially on my thumb and my pinky. And I don't know, is it because some kind of deficiency? Something I don't have enough of in my diet? I don't know. Maybe when I go back to my dermatologist, I ask him. I got to cut my fingernail down so low because it split. I might get a little sewing in while I sit here. Normally I just sit here and run my mouth. May the Lord God bless you real good. Well, I don't have to cook for tomorrow. Yippee. We eat leftovers. Hey, Ashley, how are you? Girl, I was having a lazy Saturday. I was laying across the bed watching some YouTube. There's this guy. Let me see, can I find him? You remember when there was this? I'm wonderful. Louis, where you going? Come back here. He must hear my husband out there. He ran to the door. You remember when this man from CNN or ABC or somewhere, he used to go and catch these child predators that said they wanted to meet with young girls and young boys? Well, you know, they caught him for something, right? So he got in there. I don't know what they had on him, but anyway, there's this guy on, yeah. Well, this gentleman I came across on YouTube, he's doing that. He catching these predators that say they want to get with 13-year-old girls and boys, 15-year-old. And let's see what's the name of his channel. Let's see. Predator Approaches Ohio. But there was another one I watched last night. He may not be doing it anymore. But this one, the Predator Approaches Ohio, PPO, That's a good channel. I was watching it, and my husband sat down and watched one with me, and he was going to go out the door, and I needed to go to Walmart. But you ever had those days when you need to do something, but you just don't have the energy? It's just not in you to do it. Well, I bought my summertime curtains in to change my rooms. I'm going to put them right back. I'm not going to do it. Because before you know it, it'll be time to change them back. So I figure I sit here and watch. This one, the caption on this one saying, adult coming to meet with 15-year-old goes for a swim. And I just watched one. I watched one last night where the boy said he wanted to get with a 13-year-old boy and a 15-year-old boy. They were brothers. And he wanted, oh, I said, Lord have mercy. I thought the lion predator make a run for it and fails miserably. Predator, the predator catches a lion. Predator catchers alliance. Yeah, that's the one I saw. That video is 2 months old, but it got 75,000 views. Wow. One of them said he had two rogues moderator. They went in and deleted thousands of comments, right? Then they blocked a lot of people from the channel because the man said he was wondering why, his check was getting smaller, his views were getting less. And when he started looking at his channel, that's what he found out. That two of his mods, was doing that. Mm. There's so much going on in the world. Thanks for the thumbs up. There's so much going on in the world. Yeah, Ashley. Yeah, one of them is called Predator. Uh, and then what this guy do, I saw last night where he caught a man, and the man was married, right? So what he do, if the person is married, he have them call their wife and tell their wife what they doing. And if they won't call their wife, if it's somebody that live at home with their parents, he have that person call their parents and tell them what he doing. And the guy talk to the people he called and tell them, get him some help. He keep the videos and the comments the person had made, thinking he was talking to an underage child. And if they won't make that phone call, then this guy called the cops. Because I was looking at one, the guy was in Walmart, called himself meeting a 13-year-old girl. And the folks, the people with the channel, they called the cops. The cops arrested the guy. He was charged with 2 felonies. And I say, it's still people like, with all this we going through in the world now. Do they not think we going through enough? And suppose that really is a person, right? And then somebody in their family get a hold of the video, the thing that was said. And that's what this guy told them. So suppose this person have a family member or somebody that see this and go and meet your son or husband, whoever it is he's talking to. He said, now just think what could happen to you if a father runs up on you supposed to be meeting his daughter. So this one man, he asked this man, said, do you have any children? The man said, yeah, I have 2 daughters. One is 3 and one is 1. He said, now suppose somebody out trying to meet your daughter, like you out trying to meet somebody's daughter. What would you do? He said, I'll kill him. He said, now you see, you think these parents would be any worse, would do any less than what you would do? But it's bad how sick the world has gotten. 'Cause nothing don't shame anybody anymore. I saw one last night where the girl had told the child, the person that he thought he was meeting, to bring $65 to pray. Hey, Redbird, how you doing? Redbird, are you staying safe down there in VA? Y'all know there's so much going on in the world. Then when you hear things like that, I don't know if anybody else is like me. It used to surprise me when somebody would say, "Oh, this happened and that happened." It used to shock and say, "Oh, I'm so surprised." But now you in the thrust store, yay, with your mask on. Good, 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 good. I had told me and my husband haven't been there about 3 weeks, but I've been looking for stuff I can make masks out of. And I want to find some plaid shirts, like those lumberjack shirts. Make some of those for the winter time. And it was something else, some other, oh, I want to find some, what do you call those things the women wear in the hospital? They're not smart. I keep forgetting what they're supposed to be, y'all. I need to make myself a list of words that I can't hardly think of. Well, anyway, um, if I go to the thrift store and find some of those that will make good masks, I could probably find one for about $2 or $3. Yes, thank you, Ashley. That's what it is. Thank you. I can't never think of Scrubs, y'all, for nothing. I guess because TLC made that song. No Scrubs. But I'm always looking for different fabrics. And if I can I had a Ralph Lauren shirt that was too small for either one of my sons, too small for my husband. So I cut and made masks out of it. Let me see if I got a piece of it. I still got some. I made my son, who's the pastor, I made him one. I made my husband one. I took the Ralph Lauren symbol and put it on my husband's mask. Let me show y'all. It was a Oxford cloth. This was it. So I made my husband. I took the Ralph Lauren symbol and put it on the front of my husband's mask right along back here, and it got the Ralph Lauren symbol on it. And this was a vintage Tommy Hilfiger pillowcase. So I'm always on the lookout. And my cousin sent me a box of fabric. Oh, thank you. My cousin, and I'm finishing up on this. Ugh. I'm finishing up this. Oh, y'all, how about Halloween? I think I will go to Walmart and see what they got for Halloween. I start making Halloween. I saw Harry Potter, but I don't mess with Harry Potter, y'all. I think I had a Harry Potter book one time I got from a thrift store. My husband said, hurry up and sell that thing, get that thing out of this house. You looking for someone to make me 10 masks. Make you 10 masks. What you want, did you want any particular size or whatever, Ashley? I keep wanting to call my other dog name. And my other dog was a girl. Her name was Prissy. I guess because he's the same color she was. I need to get back here and wash this hair, y'all. But I hate to wash my curls out. I got it frizzy right there. But Ashley, did you want all the masks be the same fabric? I'm going to finish up this one. And my masks have a built-in filter, y'all. This is the inside. When you get a mask, when you get one of the masks and you see this sewn line down here, that's the inside. That's where your filter is. You do not have to take anything out. You can wash it, do whatever. I wash my mask by hand, then I hang them out to dry. And I store them in a plastic bag. And these, I had to readjust this one because when I lost weight, my face got smaller, so I had to redo this one. Now I need to redo this one because this one is too big too. But I got another one up here. So Ashley, you say you want all the masks to be the same. I don't think I have enough fabric on any one thing to make 10 of the same. Well, you getting it for a particular reason? Okay, message me. I think I'm going to go. Walmart, I think I saw some fat squares the other day that had Halloween and all like that. I think I might get a couple of those fat squares and go ahead and start making a Halloween mask because people going to be looking for that now. Some people put their last dollar in something for Halloween. Now, me, I've never been too much of a Halloween person, you know, and no disrespect to anybody that is all into Halloween, but when I grew up, I'm a child, I'm a baby boomer, right? Ugh. I'm recording on my old phone, got a new phone charging. And when we grew up being a black child in the South, I don't know if our area is in the Bible Belt or not. But when you grew up being a black child in the South, there's certain things you didn't do. Yeah, that when you a child coming up in 50s and 60s, you're a black child. There's certain things you didn't do. You didn't go barefoot if you went out in public. You know, that's one thing. And I remember when I was growing up, I used to love going barefoot when I was, maybe 9, 10, 11 years old. But then when you're out running playing, you're liable to step on some glass or a stick, and that could be the end of your playtime for a day or a week or whatever. You hobbling around with somebody had a little pity on you. You still gotta get out there and try to play. But there are some negative connotation to going out if black, African American, whatever you want to call us, and be barefoot. Okay? We didn't do Halloween. We didn't know what trick-or-treating was. People around us, but in the neighborhood we grew up in, and I can have, I can count on one hand how many of friends from our neighborhood, connecting neighborhood that went. You didn't do that. You get out there knocking on somebody's door, talking about getting some candy. And back then we didn't eat a whole lot of sweets. Now, my husband loved to eat sweets. He got to have something sweet. So a lot of times, like if I fix us dinner, and I'm not I eat sweets every now and then, get out, get you a moon pie and a Pepsi or something. Something for a little snack, but just to sit down and eat a whole bunch of sweets. For the last 2 weeks, I had made my husband homemade fresh blueberry cobbler. And I can't eat blueberries. I ate some. I ate a little bit of it when I made the one for last week, but I started to get a reaction to it. So I said, no, that's it, because it felt like my throat was closing up. So evidently I'm allergic to blueberries. And he asked me yesterday, when you going to make another one of them blueberry thing? And I'm like, the pan is like this, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all visualization. That might do it. It's probably 8 by 10 pan. Let me see. This paper is 8.5 by 11, right? Yeah, Ashley. And let me tell you something. I gotta get some uh lemon juice. And it was a simple recipe, Ashley, that I got out. I just went to Chrome and typed in peach cobbler. There was one that came up. It was so simple. All you do is take like 4 cups of blueberries after you wash them and break the stems off and everything. It tells you to put a cup of sugar in it. But not knowing how sweet or tart these blueberries are, I put a little bit more sugar in it. Because I know my husband loves everything sweet. I bought some for the topping. I know back in the day when I make cobbler, I would, make my own topping. But I said, no, Jiffy and Biscuit does it. So I took the Biscuit mix and made the the one. I bought the one that said buttermilk biscuit. And when I was making it up, in order to put it as a topping, I had to put some extra water in it, so I can like drop it or drizzle it on the blueberries. So and it tells you to take a pan and put, I don't forget how much butter or margarine. And you put that in the oven, let the butter or margarine melt. Once the butter or margarine melt, you take your blueberries after you get the sugar and everything in them and pour them in the pan, once the butter has melted. And then you put your topping on it. And it tells you if you like, you could put cinnamon on your topping. And I put a little bit of, I put a drop or two of sugar in my topping. And I put, it calls for a little lemon zest, because lemon help enhance the flavor. So I had a little bit of lemon juice left, and I put that lemon juice in there. Girl, I thought my husband would eat himself down to a frazzle. So my grandson that loved for me to make him a dump cake, I had told him, and he said that he wanted me to make him one, but his doctor had told him to lose weight. So maybe what I do, I'll make one for my husband and then just give my grandson a portion of it. Cause my husband like, you need to market these things. That's not using some of this. Yeah, that was a nice, simple. And you know what? I love when a recipe is nice and simple. It don't tell you to do this. It don't have you doing a step that you don't understand what they're talking about. And I and my husband has a cousin that lived in the next town over, and he bought a house a couple of years ago, and his yard is full of different fruit trees. And so my husband went over there to his place and got the blueberry. Blueberry can get expensive in the store. And I don't think you can freeze blueberries, because once they thaw out, they just going to be watery. Now, whether once you cook it, you can freeze it, I don't know. But somebody like me that love bread and love for my bread to be crunchy, I don't think I could do that. And I'm tell you something else I love. I love strawberries. But y'all know I cannot eat strawberries. I had some candy last night. Y'all know how I love when I'm sitting watching TV eating candy, right? Well, the night before that, I ate some barbecue pork rinds. I paid for it. Because I read on the label that it had tomato something in it. I guess it helped give it that barbecue, help enhance the barbecue flavor. Well, I paid for that. I didn't eat all of it. I'm going to take what's left and throw it in the trash. And then last night I had some sour candy, but they was in little, about like that. And it had like blueberry. I wanted the sour apple. And that's all I wanted for it. It was kind of like, almost like gummy candy. So I just let my husband finish it up. And I think that's what caused my hand to be super itchy when I woke up this morning. Hey, Lynn, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. So I made my husband a cobbler, and like I said, he eat. So nobody him but me and him, and I can't eat blueberries. So I wasn't a person. I didn't grow up eating a lot of sweets. Now a lot of time, my grandma, somebody might make a tomato pudding or something like that. If it was snowing, they would make snow cream and different little. I never been a person that loves a whole lot of sweet. Now I would eat sweets. Don't get me wrong. Give me a Snicker bar, and I test it out for you. But I woke. I think that candy would had my skin all itchy this morning, and I don't know what my doctor gonna do. He told me he changed my medicine. Told me take it like that for a month. Well, when it first started off, it was all cool. But then, as my body got used to the new routine, we back at square one. I don't understand. I wish they find out what is causing me to have these episodes. And I wish they find out what is causing me to be all itchy all the time instead of just, you know. And I found out this when a doctor don't really know, he's gonna throw some pills at you. Now they're stepping me off prednisone. They're stepping me down. So I'm on 5 milligram prednisone. I got 2 pills left. Y'all, I better look at my hand while, because once that prednisone is going out my system, eczema is gonna be on me like white on rice. So, and you know, just thinking about the world around us, the world we live in, is so much going on, y'all. When I watch that picture, the man catching those pedophiles that's trying to get with underage girls, and people didn't do that anymore. My husband said, "What bubble you been in?" So I was on the and y'all know what? No disrespect to anybody. But all what's going on in the world today, people stop if you're doing anything that's illegal, if you're doing anything that's ungodly, if you're doing anything that would bring sorrow on your parents or yourself, stop. Life is too short to live it, and you go and do something that you had to go. You know what they said to the man. The man meaning cops. Life is too short to have hang-ups. Life is too short to have regrets. Your doctor just did that with you. And life is just too short. And I'm looking at, y'all, please pray for Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She is trying to hang in there, I know, until November to keep President Trump from putting another Republican on the Supreme Court. But that's one tough cookie. She is 87 years old. My mama's a few years older than what she is. So let's keep her in your prayers. You know what? When I watch, there's a picture on TV One, but I watch it on YouTube, unsung, and it tells you stuff about different performers or different groups, and then you'll learn certain things. You were like, I was wondering why he, vanished in the thin air out of the public. These singers go through a lot, y'all. I saw Beyonce mama was on the news last night. She's an activist. You know, she married that handsome Richard Lawson. Oh, he is just so cute. And Beyonce looked just like her mom. Beautiful women. And you know, when you carry yourself beautiful and carry yourself in a way where you don't give anybody any room to say anything negative about you, shoot, you go strut your stuff. Because y'all know what? I keep trying to find, when I get up in the morning, I keep trying to find something in my clothes that's going to fit like it's supposed to fit. So when I got up this morning, I got on the scale. It said 150 pounds, point two. Now I know I haven't lost no 2 pounds this week. And I want to go to my family doctor and have him check my hemoglobin because I do think my iron is low. Because my husband could be hot, burning up, and I'm just comfortable. And you know what? I barely get, you know how when you get hot, you want to turn the air conditioner on and you want to have a fan right in front of you. You know, it seems like if you go outside and you bring in groceries and you standing there, the sun barreling down on you trying to get the bags, come in the house, then you got to go back out there. That's what I'm talking about. When that sun don't let up. So I love doing this is what I call a helmet. And when I see on my timeline people be putting masks up there, they be putting these. Cause I was like, you know, I click on it so I can make it bigger. Then I look at their masks. I said, wait, I need to put some masks on my in my Etsy shop. I might make a Etsy shop that's for masks. But I don't really hardly get Etsy. If anybody could explain the shipping on Etsy, let me know. I'm gonna work on some T-shirts and put on Etsy. So I got some things in my head. I'm trying to think of a name for if I make a cause on my other Etsy, that's what got my T-shirt, but I deleted a lot of them because I want to redo my page. And there was one that a girl bought that said, "Let that marinate." My son that passed, he used to say it all the time. After he heard Martin say it, that was one of his favorite quotes. But y'all, am I the only one that's sick and tired of being sick and tired? Y'all, when you turn on the news, and see that's what was getting me, you know, I kept thinking, there's no need for me to get back on YouTube. I'm not influencing anyone. Nobody want to hear your voice. You know, the enemy kept throwing up these things, you know. Well, nobody don't come watch your videos or something like that. I said, devil, get thee behind me, you worker of iniquity. Ella James made a song said, tell mama. I make a boast in the Lord and say, tell my father, tell Jesus Christ, tell God, tell mama all about it. But how these men, the predators they're catching, right? How do these folks sleep at night? Some of them got daughters the age of the daughters that at the age of other people's daughters they're trying to get with. Now you know you wouldn't want to leave home and your daughter or granddaughter telling somebody that I'm in on the internet, nobody home but me, come on over. You you know, when you meet somebody on the internet, people can be whoever they want to be on the internet. Cause y'all know what? I can make a profile and have myself the splitting image of Beyonce say I got a pop, bop, bop, bop. Something going on with my dentures, y'all. I hope my dentures don't come out, y'all. I got, if I can get to the dentist, getting them to readjust them, you know, 'cause my face got smaller. But you can be whoever you want to be on the internet. And thanks for the thumbs up, guys. You can say, you know what? Let me put in my profile. Let me find a picture on the internet. And let me put this picture up saying that I'm 5'11", shaped like a Coke bottle, and all that good stuff. Then when you meet, then when they meet you, they be thinking, in your profile, you say you were shaped like a Coke bottle, but you shape like, you know, you shaped like a Coke can. But these people get out here and they try to get with other folks' daughters and tell them to bring money for a cab for me to get there. If I'm going, one guy said he rode 2 hours across town. If I'm gonna go over there and try to be reckless, try to do something I know ain't got no business, and I want the person I'm trying to meet to bring me money for the cab or whatever, mm-mm. Yeah, catfishing. Oh, let me tell y'all. Have anybody had these people call you and say something about your social security number and we had disabled your social security number, give us a call, press one, do so and so and so. So I said, I'm gonna play this little dude a little bit. So he said, you got our message? I said, yeah, what's up? He said, we had to suspend your social security card, and he was just going on and on and on. Right? I searched it down, and I knew he was a fake, so I told him, I let him talk. Then when he finished, he asked me, said, you got any question? I said, yeah. I said, just hold on. I live across the street from the police station. I said, 'cause I know that Social Security Department don't call. They hung up. So y'all be careful out there. The enemy is trying to steal, kill, and destroy. And if you see somebody need a helping hand, whether it be an old person or a young person, because you know what? I don't consider myself old. I don't consider myself young. I consider myself middle age. Yes, a lot of scammers out here trying to get you working hard and they trying to get what you don't work for. But I try to do things, if somebody need my help and I can help them, I do my best. But if it's something I can't help, I'll say, let me direct you to so and so and so. But who can initiate something like that and live with yourself and sleep with yourself that night? You're trying to get that kind of sleep. When you sitting up and you sleep and your head rolls, that's some of the best sleep. I got in there after I fixed my husband some breakfast. I turned the comforter back. And I got a backrest where I sit up in bed with. I was watching the shopping channel and different stuff. And I said, let me get up here and make a move. My husband went somewhere. And I told Louis he can make a mistake he want to, but he going outside. If you get my drift. When I said that, he turned on and looked at me, y'all. I want you to be a good doggy. He don't want to be a good doggy. But if I say S-N-A-C-K, I can't say the word because he'll be over here. Let me see. Let me try it out again. Snack. He was laying like this. Soon as I said snack, he perked up. Louis, do you want a snack? Let me move my trash can. Here he come. Here he come. Here he come. Here he come. Do you want a snack? Let's see if Ashley and everybody could see you. Y'all know I don't know the angles of my phone too good. You want a snack? You turn those big head sideways. You good doggy? Yeah, you good doggy. You sweet boy. You are sweeter. My husband asked me, said, why do you talk to this dog like he a person? I said, well, I told my husband, I said, you know, they say it lowers your blood pressure to have a dog and some more things. And I be in here playing with Louis, and I be talking to him. Sometimes I don't see where he is. And I said, Louis, boy, where are you? And I'll be talking to him. My husband said, you talking to him like he a person. Then my husband will do it. Louis, I said, why are you talking to him like that? He don't know what you're talking about. He do know what I'm talking about. That dog ain't stupid. Because if anybody's like me, your dog is part of the family. And my allergists keep telling me to get rid of my dog because of my allergies. But I was going to use my dermatologist for a second opinion. But the dermatology office called yesterday, and I was supposed to see them the 24th of this month. They done pushed it back to September, y'all. So I may tell my family doctor to find me somebody that can see me now. And I can say snack. And it's good, you know, my grandson, he lived on the bottom floor. And I almost hate he don't have like I'm going to tell you, the rough and tumble dogs. You know, like the Rottweilers, German Shepherd. What's the other one? Doberman Pinscher. There's another one, y'all. There's another dog that's crossing my mind that's in that category. Pit Bull. Now, Louis will bark his fool head off. Don't get me wrong. I told my husband I would love if I could have. I love German Shepherd and Alaskan Malamutes, right? But it get too hot around here for an Alaskan Malamute. So I had the 86 that. And I also like Schnauzers. So I told my husband that once I go to my dermatologist and they tell me, you know, they go over my allergy stuff with me. If he don't think that I need to get rid of Louis, I'm not going to get rid of Louis. Because when I'm around here by myself and need somebody to talk to, and somebody that's not going to talk back, you know, my daughter called me this morning and she said she had dreamed about my brother, her brother that died, my son. And she asked me to buy any new lipstick. I told her no. She said my son told her to tell me that he liked I think it was coral lipstick on me. I said, no, I haven't bought any lipstick in a long time. Well, you know, I don't see the point. We're not going anywhere, right? But I guess whether you're going where or not, you still want to, you know, you want to be put together. So I told my husband, I said, I'm going to wear my clothes. One for a shame, I'll get up tomorrow morning and get dressed like I used to do when we went to the church, put on my makeup, put on my outfit and everything. I sit here in front of the computer and watch church service. You had miniature schnauzers. Oh yeah, I love those. And people don't realize. I tell people. I told my husband to get up some beware of dog sign. I said because somebody come up and Louis bite them, you know we might be in a world of trouble. But you know if you come in somebody's house unannounced, I think you ask them for anything that would happen to you. Because nobody wants somebody to come in their house, destroy everything you work hard for. You and whoever else put a dollar or two in your household or whatever. But I think I am going to get some Christmas. Last year, the red truck was prevalent. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I was in such deep thought, I was going to sleep. But it's nice. Like, now my husband is gone. He has some errands to run, and he's gonna go by a friend of his that's a little older. He usually go check on them, see how they're doing, see if he can do anything for them or whatever like that. And I want to go to Walmart, but y'all know what? I don't think I'm going. I think I'm gonna wait till the first of the week because I got my new fabric. I can't wait to make one out of this and send to my little nephew. Oh, I'm gonna go and open it, y'all. It's called Fat Quarters, 18-inch by 21, and it's 100% cotton. There is some fabric that says something nurse. Our third oldest granddaughter is going to college to become an RN, and I want to buy some of that fabric so when she go back to college, I want to have some masks made. I want to make some masks for her out of that nurse fabric. Oh, y'all. Don't, I don't know what kind of dinosaur that is, but don't that look like it's 3D? Oh my goodness. I saw some with the dogs, and so this will make a quite many. I love when they give salvage edge. So then when I make I don't think the salvage edge is up here. Here it is. Oh, see that okay, so look at that. Oh, my nephew gonna love that. Oh, let me tell you, the young man that I told you I was sending that Star Wars thing to. Well, I had some little, I told you if we go to the thrift store and we see a game, a puzzle, we buy it. Okay, and I had, let's see, I don't think I got any more. Let me see. I had a bunch of these Star Wars. Here it is. I had a bunch of these Star Wars little blueprints, paper craft. It's a paper craft. And she wants this Darth Vader. So it's everything to make that Darth Vader. Say the helmet is removable. Posable paper craft character. And I sent him some of these. This one here, the stuffing. Okay. I don't know too much about Star Wars, y'all. My husband used to watch it all the time. And he would say, come in here, watch Star Wars with me. Well, I didn't get what was going on. When you don't start at a picture and you don't know the premise of that picture, you just sitting there just watching the TV. I mean, watching, just sitting looking at it, daydreaming about. Oh, I got to go in. You know how you can daydream. I got to go in there, clean the kitchen. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to go lay around and do nothing. So we're going to live life to the fullest. We're not going to do anything illegal. We're not going to do anything that's going to embarrass us or our parents, guardian, whoever. And we're not going to do anything that people might say, we shame God, if there's any such thing. So we don't want to be ungodly. We want to be righteous people. When the Lord come back and he cracked that sky and he looking for X number of people, y'all, I want to be one in the number. Everybody else can do whatever they want to. So I was thinking about going to that little thrift store, cutting the wall thrift store over here in the Hosky, because that's the only thrift store in our area. And if you go to one further out, you spend more money in gas. And y'all know what? I can pull out stuff. Look at this. I don't bit more know what this is? Ashley, can you tell me what this is? Is this something that you put your handheld Nintendo in? I thought I had another, might be a different design. And a zipper, you put it right in there. I'll put it under there. I might put it on somewhere and try to sell it. But then again, I might save it and put something in to give my grandson for his birthday. That's a good idea, a Christmas. They said never get a wallet, give a wallet without putting some cash in it. So if I give somebody a wallet, I'll put a penny or two in it. But if I'm doing it for my granddaughters, trying to teach them to save money, yeah, okay, PSP. If I'm trying to do something, get my granddaughter to save money, and cause y'all know we need to teach these children the value of a dollar. Cause now there's not enough change circulating, and Walmart and places want you to just round it off to the next this and the next that. The only one I let round off is Children of the King Daughter. Essie has some nice RN fabric. I know they got one that says Black Nurse. I want to get some. I think I got that in my cart. And I was hoping that Walmart getting so much stuff in that they would have some, sooner or later. So I'm going to get some Harry Potter. I'm going to get some Christmas. And I'm going to get some with the, try to get some red trucks on. But I know now, Dollar Tree has the dish towel and stuff with the red trucks. But I love the red and white gingham. So I got my tablecloth I hadn't put on the table. Y'all know I'm sitting here supposed to be sitting here showing. I haven't sewed not one stitch. See? She's sitting over there waiting. But I got this mask pattern from a girl the other day. I had to copy it because my first copy was messing up. So what I need to know is from right here, measure around your ear like this, and tell me how many measure. You know what, y'all see I'm in and out. I'm so sleepy, y'all. Forgive me. I'm gonna have to get back on course with something. I thought I had another one of them things here. Y'all know I don't know where my rings are. I really don't. I really, really don't. And I've been praying, asking the Lord, please reveal to me my rings. So far, he haven't, said anything to me yet. Okay, when I get, let's see if I can find my tablet. I'm on my old phone. My new phone is charging. Thank you, Asher. Well, please be in prayer with me and for me. Because I've been telling, just like when I told the Lord I want my skin back. And my skin, even though the doctor tell me to use Vaseline, y'all know Vaseline is one of the hardest things to spread because it's so thick. And then your hands be all greased. You get it all over everything. Hey, V-Mac. How you doing? Girl, I'm sitting here rattling on. Yeah, well, my pretense was to sit here and chat while I finish up this mess. And I show Ashley and everybody the fabric I bought, the fat quarters I bought from Walmart yesterday. This is inspired by my little nephew. He loves everything and anything. And my 13-year-old granddaughter, she loves dinosaurs too. I'm gonna tell you what else she likes. She likes sharks. Y'all seen that picture, Sharknado? She loved that. Peace. Yeah, Pamela Martin. So I don't know if my niece or nephew has seen that on Facebook. 'Cause I did put on Facebook showing my what I'm gonna work on next. And I don't know if they showed it to their son or not. That little boy, I had I had a dinosaur floor puzzle from when I had daycare. I sent it to him. I had books about dinosaurs and stuff, just about everything I had that was in his, that would be good for a child his age. I gave it to him. Because at first, some children out there standoffish. You try to. And y'all know what? If I see a child, like I'm going to church with somebody I know, if I'm at somebody I know house or with people I know, and they can have a young child, I'm going to try to get me some hugs and kisses. I'm supposed to be sewing. I haven't sewed a stitch. And I was wondering the other day why my stitch, new machine, I said, why my stitch? At first, it was messing up, pulling out the bobbin and stuff. My husband said, you do more messing with that sewing machine than you do anything. I said, let me Google and see what's going on. Y'all, my sewing box is old as Cuffy, right? Some of this thread has got Woolworth 2 for $1 on it. You know how long ago that's been? So I was watching something on YouTube and it says, don't use thread from like a thrift store or whatever. So a lot of this thread I got some of every color in the universe. A lot of this thread don't work that well. So what I do if I thread a bobbin with some in it, I don't fill the whole bobbin up just in case, that's a throwaway. So yeah, I'm supposed to be sewing. I started this last night. I'm gonna finish it today. My truck driving son is getting ready to get back on the road. I asked him if he had his mask. He said yeah, cause he one of those. I don't think he really like wearing masks. And I tell my grandson, make sure you got on the mask. So y'all know who I should have bought me somewhere around here. I want to use the pipe cleaner and put something for the bridge across the nose. But y'all know, first I need to perfect my scarves. Hold on a minute. What is that out there? I hope Gabriel ain't coming blowing here home. Cause I want to be caught up. Hold on a minute, y'all. I think it's a truck. Some of those trucks, those work trucks and stuff be all loud. Cause I know I want anybody to come here cause Louis didn't rise up and start barking. But it's so much going on in the world. We don't want to compound, you know, I make things worse. So we stay our distance. And you know what I hate? These store aisles are not that big. So if I'm on the aisle here and you want to get, because where I am is the front. So you want to get behind him. He got upset. Whoever the man will call my husband and my daughter, I think, was telling me about. Is this it? Oh, y'all. Let me tell you this. Potato chips, $1. That's what got me all like I am now. I ate some potato chips. I ate some pork rinds one night. And I ate that candy last night. They had the the little gummy like candy that was all different flavor. And I ate one or two of the green apple and I gave the rest to my husband. So I got to get to work. But I think first I need a nap. You ever been like me? You're sitting on a computer and you're almost asleep, right? But then if you was to go lay down, your eye pop back over like you've been over for days. I'm going to go and take that nap, y'all. I'm going to go and get me some Z's. But this world we live in, y'all, is a cold, cold world. And I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm about to doze off. You know, I sit up and watch TV, but I watch informative TV like Unsung, tell you about stars and all that kind of mess. And I like Celebrity Underrated. And you know, if you're watching something good and juicy on TV, you want to turn it up. So my husband was asleep. He coming out. I think I was watching the story of Al Jarreau, and he was like, "You had to turn it off. I need to get some sleep." And y'all, I didn't know Al Jarreau died because he had something wrong with his heart. And he was a sweetheart, beautiful person in and out. Y'all know what? I'm gonna try to put this elastic in. Cause these one like this, I call these the helmet. A hood. Isn't it shaped like a hood or a helmet? Hey, Max and Ashton. So, this is the inside. This is the outside. But y'all know life is too short to, for months and years to go by and say, you know what? Guess who's talking? No. And think about one day, I wonder how life would have been if I had taken a chance and did this or did that. You know what I'm saying? Max and Ashton, I thought about that cartoon, Max and Ruby. Let me go with my phone. I was talking about my tablet head right here. Ashton is talking, okay. Let me see what we got. Let me see if they got in this stuff. But I would love to see an unsung on Miles J. I told him I would love to see an unsung on Miles J. and Eugene Wild. And I remember Eugene Wild by having but one record. But I had a cousin that would love Eugene Wild. And I forgot the name of the song. My aunt that I was living with, her song was Aretha Franklin's Spanish Harlem. We'd be getting ready to go to work in the morning. She would turn put Aretha Franklin on the stereo. And one day I went to her and I asked my aunt, did she want me to turn it off? You know, when your elder tell you not to bother with something, if you still want your teeth, or you still want use of all your limbs, if they tell you not to touch something, you best not touch it. Because my mama used to say, you know how you could do something and your parent be like, mm-mm-mm, and they let you slide. Then when you do something, they say, yeah, I'm going to get you. Here's my mama. You did so and so and so. I'm going to get you for old and new. I'm gonna get you for the stuff you done that's new. Then I'm gonna get you for the stuff that's not new. Let me go back to kind of read the about going to sleep. Just ate dirt on here coughing. Max had pancakes. But you know, we need to respect our elders. I saw something on Facebook. It asked the question, do you still say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and all like that to your elders? And I'll be like, heck yeah. What old folks say, I brought you anywhere I can take you out. Don't let them pull that threat in and you be the reciprocator, wherever it is. Don't let that don't let that get out. Hey Zeker. So there's so much stuff. I want everybody in the chat. The first person in the chat write a word, then another person. Lou, you okay? Here, blueberry muffin. I made my husband a blueberry cobbler the other night. Mm. I think I'm gonna hang up and go take a nap. I get in deep throat, y'all. Old folks, when you sit nodding up, and y'all know what? I think this was meant to be because my grandma, I'm named for my maternal grandma, right? She would sit to the sewing machine and she'd be sewing. And y'all know what? Old folks always had these scissors with the black handles. Girl, I got three different sizes. I got three different sizes of these. Look. And all three need sharpening. I tell you what, somebody can roll in here act like they don't know what time of day it is. Hmm. I got scissors at my hand, and plus my pinking shears. Look how big they are. I would love to find a newer. This is heavy, but I told my husband I said, I'm pinking everything around me. Nothing gonna fray. But my grandma would sit at the sewing machine, and she be sewing. Nothing I know she sleep, cause y'all know back in the day women wasn't hardly getting sleep. They stay up after everybody go to bed so they can straighten up for the next day. If the children clothes aren't laid out, she lay out some clothes for the kids to wear to school. And sometimes by the time she get ready to get into bed, it's almost time to get up. Hey Timmy. Oops. I almost pressed the button, y'all. Yeah, all that work. My grandma would sit at the sewing machine and she be sewing. She had TV on, no soap opera now. She had her sewing table. The TV would be in a good eye shot, and she's sewing. And next thing you know, she like this. Sometimes she got her hand on the sewing machine like this. And if you're like, you know, you're addicted to chocolate, oh, well, good luck with getting rid of that addiction. Louis, pick that up. If that dog reached down and picked it up, y'all can go right through the wall just like a cartoon character. Bing, 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 ricochet rabbit. You had one job to do. I told Louis he had one job to do, and that was to pick up these. Let me move Let me move this tweezer because I know my husband's gonna be all over me because with my eczema, I'm getting off that prednisone, the little bits of skin is popping up. And that do worry me, but I think that's what kind of caused my hand to be a little sore. Because when I pull that skin, when I pull that off, that little bits of skin, sometimes it leaves some exposed skin. So that's why he didn't want me to, so I'll put that in there, leave it alone. You live by a bakery? I had a bagel for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because I made it for my husband, but I got some there. I don't eat a lot of stuff like sausages and stuff like that. I'm going to see, can I sew this? I'm going to see if I can sew this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to see, can I sew this elastic in if this ingenious way that I'm talking about. Lord, please let it work. Please let it work. Don't just hate when you're trying to do something and you say, Lord, please guide my hands. Guide my hands and guide my feet, Lord. You dead on a bakery, so you go there all the time. Let me tell you, my weakness is bread. If I, like when I made my husband that cobbler, and then once I put the blueberries in the pan, then I dribble that topping on top of them blueberries, and a lot of time I put some butter in it, only because the topping would be nice and crunchy. You love sweet potato bread? I think I had some one time, but you know what? Oh, I mentioned about the change a while ago. Y'all know we have a shortage of change. Most people said pocket change. We have a shortage. Oh, that's not a stain on this fabric. If and it is, let me see, can I get this? Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Let me see, it might not sew over this elastic, but I sure hope she will. Hold on, y'all, now wish me luck. I don't know what I keep. No, I think I'd be better off sewing it the other way. Cause the seam is just twisting. Yeah. It's not gonna go in the elastic cause it's not gonna move. Well, at least I got you stationary in there. They Louie going to sleep too. You going to sleep, big man? He got a bath and they can't tell him nothing. It took me and my husband, both of us, my husband gave me a haircut. It took both of us to hold this little dog down. Then my husband had his um, people that work, y'all. I thought I was I talking about a dog at first? Y'all, you had 5 chocolate cupcake yesterday. Ooh, y'all, that would tear my eczema all to pieces. But yeah, my grandma would sit to the sewing machine and she'll be watching, let's see what the stories were out then. Search for Tomorrow. One Life to Live. And there was another, The Doctors. Oh, I love The Doctors. Ooh, that was my favorite. And for my daughter, one day I told her to go and do something. She used to love Bo from Days of Our Lives. She told me she could, I think I told her to go put something in the trash to do something. She told me she couldn't do it because her boyfriend Bo was on TV and she just might miss something. This child was 4 years old, y'all. And you know what I did? Didn't want nobody to say, how can she, you know, do anything and she didn't correct her daughter when she was saying this and that. Well, you know, there's not but so much correcting can go on with a 4-year old, but you can tell them what you expect, right? And I turned the TV off, went cold turkey. My daughter will be 40 years old next month. From that day on, and I turned the TV off, I didn't watch any more soap opera of any kind. Let me see what my comments. So let's see what I miss. No, I think I'm caught up. And I be caught up. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna sew this little hem. And y'all, in order to have a a mask, and I didn't think about putting it. I got some pipe cleaners, but I that's another step. And I'm that's another step, and I think I'm going through enough steps. So when that's a lot, but cool, Timmy. Yeah, it is. But it sounds like my husband when he went to the store yesterday, and I was on live, and he called, and I asked him, you know, what he wants. Come out here and help me bring the stuff in. So I was bringing, you know, I brought the lighter stuff in, right? He had a lot of paper towel. I said, we don't need that much paper towel. Let me tell you, if you got children, grown children, and they run out something in their house, especially if you like next door. hmm So I guess I'll get to work. Y'all know I need to take a nap, right? Let me see what I was watching on TV. It's hot today. You had 5 chocolate cupcake, 2 chocolate donuts. Let me see. Oh, so what? I even me and my husband will watch the same thing. But I like these shows. This guy where he's catching these predators that's wanting to go and meet 13-year-old girls and boys, 14, 15, 16, all like that. Y'all know that person is sick. But you know what? If they happen to go to jail, tell them, don't drop the soap. So, let me see. Louis, you sleep? Let me see how low can I camera. Louis. Well, I guess old Louis is asleep. He won't be needing his snack. Y'all, I wish y'all could. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna let him get comfortable. Yeah, you need to eat healthy. I'm trying to get Louis to do that again. Louis said, "Girl, you think I'm crazy?" But I love that program where that man is catching those predators that prey on little girls and little boys. Then they're trying to lie out of it. They said, what are you going to do if you had met that person? Oh, I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to find out why you contacted me and talking to me like that. That man that's out there filming the video, he knew exactly what he stumbled upon. Oh, yeah, eat healthy. And I know sometimes you might want to splurge on something because there may be something that your body might crave. Like last summer, what was it? I always tell my husband who went somewhere to get it for me. Can't remember what it was now, but we got ice cream in the freezer. And I'm not, you can't start eating chocolate. If you had eczema or allergies, you stop. Because when you get scratching and clawing and pawing, trying to see when I start the TV on. Louis, huh, take the remote, turn TV. Child, you eat all that chocolate, you're going to be sick. Y'all, I got my desk loaded down with so much stuff, y'all. And when I had my computer, it was worse. Yeah, that's a lot. Let me see what this is. Oh, QC stuff. All these shopping channels and stuff is making mash, y'all. But you know what? I enjoy sewing relaxes me so well. My husband was over here watching something on Netflix, right? I'm sitting here sewing. So I took a minute to sit like this. And he asked me, what was I doing? And sometimes you sit. You ever sit and you be in deep thought? I rang y'all said, what is this woman rattling on about now? Actually, let me look at your message. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, if I ate up. Last week, I went with my husband. He said, you going to Walmart? You want to go? I said, it's okay. I said to myself, I might pick up something, put in his cart, and he'd pay for it. And that's what I did. I bought some peach tea. Let's see. He didn't get off his perch, got on the floor. Oh, yes, I love the peach tea. Oh, and when the aftertaste you get is like you have just opened, just bit into a nice, fresh Georgia peach. See, I got some in there, and I should be drinking water, but I might go get one of my peach tea. I told my husband I was going to Walmart or somewhere, but you ever need to go somewhere and you just said, I'm not going? I, I sit here like my grandma and my mom used to, and I sew, and it is so relaxed. My husband was watching something on TV, so I didn't stay up. When I had my sewing machine, I stayed up to 5 in the morning one time. I ain't doing that no more. But when I make these that shape like the hood, to me, they are the easiest ones. And it sit across here like this. And if your head is too big, this elastic don't stretch. I don't know what to tell you. I want to try one of those drawstring ones. Let me see if I can sew this up here now. I was looking at something that tell you how to make the adjustable one. Let me get this thread from under here. Yeah, I'm making myself want one of my peach tea. Let me turn to what I was watching. I think I'll go to QVC. I want something good to eat too. Hold up, y'all. Let me go get me some water or either bring some of my peach tea back. I'll be right back. Look at that. I've been drinking water now. Let me see if Louis got. I'll be right back. Hold 1 second. Okay. Got me some water. Got my Lipton. And you know, if you go to Dollar Tree, you can buy one is $1, right? That's that Dollar Tree. Oh, and I'll tell you another one I love. It's right. I love raspberry tea, but guess what? I think I'm allergic to raspberry. So, well, I guess I won't be going to the store. I really don't want to go. And I know my husband want me to put some of that cream and mushroom soup on that chicken. I might just call him and tell him since he's out, go ahead and stop by the store. But y'all know when men got an agenda and they gonna go to, especially if they got to go to the auto parts store or if they got to go over Walmart and look for something. If you tell them to do something, they got to look all over Walmart. Either they're gonna do one or two things. They're gonna look for it and say they can't find it, right? And they may look for it and bring something back totally opposite of what you said. So I need to tell my husband to bring some cream and mushroom soup home to redo that chicken. Oh, plus I gotta get some rice too. And I took out some neck bone. My husband loves neck bone. Oh, this aftertaste that tastes like you just bit into a nice fresh Georgia peach. Oh, I zero sugar. Now I think I would love the one that had the sugar in it. That's just me. Well, there's a stay hydrated. guess I need to go on to the store for it rain. Drink that cold stuff and it's giving me. You ever drink cold stuff and it does? I tell you what, you drink something cold and then when it reaches the bottom of your stomach, you feel it cold. I was getting one of them brain freeze from that. My head can't stand a whole lot of cold from this rare nerve disorder I got. That's why I usually drink stuff at room temperature. Call get a, one of those brain freeze. Then I start getting one of those headaches. They're just too good, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Lipton outdid themselves then. Yeah, I gotta go to the dentist. Have my dentures readjusted. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the store and get that cream of mushroom soup. I think I'm just gonna put some sandals on, run the Dollar Tree. You at work? Well, good. Don't get fired. Never caught you on YouTube. I'm at work too. Ashley and I at work because we work from home. I don't know what's going on with my tablet, y'all. And yeah, I better get up and go to the store. Let me ask Google if it's gonna rain. Hey Google, is it supposed to rain today?
It's likely. Tonight in Ahoskie, there's a moderate chance of rain from about 6 p.m. until around 10 p.m.
From 6 p.m. to about 10. And y'all know what? We go, not every church is having this service because they're starting to limit places again to 10 people. You know what? If you're from a big family, you and your family could be 10 people right by yourself. So where's going to come in for the pastor and the associate pastors and all like that? So they open up too soon, y'all. What did you pack for lunch, Zika? That's right, Ashley. You don't get. Yeah, cause if you're working at home, you can goof off like I'm supposed to be sewing. My daughter told me to make some masks. She's gonna take them to her job, right? Well, when my grandson came here yesterday, I had the masks in a bag, y'all, and I forgot to give them to the child. And my daughter probably could have sold everyone. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make up some masks. I try to take a picture when I finish a mask, and I'm gonna put some. I don't know whether eBay or Etsy. Yeah, you can work in your PJs. And girl, you know the thing, you pack leftover pizza. Pizza sound good. You know, you can be sitting there looking like you got on a blazer and your little shirt or whatever. But then from the waist down, you might have Betty Boop or SpongeBob or somebody like that pajama pants on. And let me tell you what's the ooh, I need a nail, uh, one of those big nail files. But he packed leftover pizza Apple bottle of water. I never heard of apple bottle of water. But you can be working from home and you can sit and you can goof off. Just like I'm sitting here to the sewing machine. If I want to sit and do like my grandma, like I don't tell y'all, when you're sleeping and your head, you know how it is if you sleep on a school bus and your head do this. The next thing you know, your head do this. If you get that in that sleep where your head is rolling all over the place, yeah, that's a good sleep. Let me tell you, if me and my husband start out anywhere, you can best believe, first thing I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna check my email and everything, see if there's anything I need to answer a question on Amazon or something. Then I'm gonna, cause 9 times out of 10, my phone's not gonna be all the way charged. I don't know where it is with me getting in a car and need to plug my phone in. Yeah, I don't know where it is. And we listen. A lot of times we'll might listen to some gospel or some old school. And first thing I'm gonna do. You like love to sit straight up. But if I ever get in and you see me adjusting that seat, forget about it. That song said, forget about it. I'm gonna lay that seat back and I'm going to sleep. Especially like if we're going somewhere far away from home, like 6 hours, like South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, somewhere like that. When we went to Kentucky when our grandson was in college up there, that's the best sleep, y'all. And me and my husband can be going no farther than our son's house in Rocky Mount. Yes, I'm catching that. Because this is the reason I told him I'll go to sleep in the car, even if we only going a couple of hours away from home. When you in the car, nobody ain't asking you where is this or where is that. You're not bringing somebody something all the time. You're not telling the dog, don't do this and don't do that. Ain't that right, Louie? See, he got his back to me. What was that for? Well, there it is. Hey, baby, you got it. Yeah, I better hurry and get to the store. We got food left. I want to get a ruler, too. Every time I go to Dollar Tree, I forget to get a ruler. I want to see if I can get a 10 ruler because, I got that rotary cutter when I'm measuring and I go to cut. My other rulers, y'all, I done cut them all to pieces. One of them is yellow and one of them is white. And when I go to cut something, I see the little shards off the plastic of what that ruler was. So I got one more. Your dad used to yell at you for sleeping on trips. Girl, my husband, like when my granddaughter was here, we be going to our son's church. And I try to be some of the first one to get ready. And I tell my granddaughter, when I get ready to go out, because y'all know I have balance issues, right? Because of bad knees and stuff, the nerve disorder. So a lot of time I get my granddaughter, especially if I'm carrying a larger handbag, I tell her to carry my pocketbook, right? But if I'm just carrying a little dainty pocketbook where I can just throw it over, I will. And soon we get in that car, we make a right, go up, no, about 4 or 5 blocks, turn left. By the time you done turn left that 4 or 5 blocks, I done closed my eyes and darn near sleep. My husband said, you can't even wait to get in the car before you go to sleep. I said, I sure can't. Because this is my thing. When I'm up, when I get up, when I get up, like this morning, my husband By the time 7 o'clock come, he was sitting on the side of the bed putting his shoes on. Cause first thing I said, we next door to a beauty shop. Those ladies start coming at 6 o'clock, and they be closing doors and talking and stuff, and it wake Louis up. Then Louis can start barking. My husband said, "See, he don't do that bad on Sunday and Monday, cause you know the beauty shop is closed Sunday and Monday." So this morning, when I woke up and saw my husband putting on his shoes, I heard Louis a little bit, cause I know my husband when he was dressed, he came to the door and probably told Louis, I said, "Louis, please shut up." I got up, went to the bathroom, and I was gonna go ahead and brush my teeth and wash my face and get my coffee. I said, "No, it's just 7 o'clock. I don't usually wake up to 9." I went to the little girl's room, come back, got back in the bed. What I should have done was took that first pill I take of the day for itching. Cause when I finally woke up, y'all, my hands were itching so bad. So when I woke up about 9 o'clock and got dressed, my husband had already taken care of Louis and everything. By the time 9 o'clock come and I'm looking in the chair, my husband sitting here in the recliner asleep. So he's asleep in front of the TV. You know what I'm saying? I wait to catch up on my sleep. And, when I get in the car. And now with the quarantine and everything, there's not a whole lot of going from here to there. But when I do, and I'm not a napping person. In order for me, I went in the room the other day and laid down across the bed and was watching something. When I woke up, actually, I thought it was the next day. I slept all night long with my clothes on. I got up and I said, I came out here, you know, I actually thought it was Sunday. It's thundering. I actually thought it was Sunday, y'all. And I come out here talking to my husband. I was getting ready to get stuff ready for the virtual church service and everything. My husband said, "What you doing?" I said, "We got to get ready for service." He said, "No, day Saturday." I said, "Well, did I take a nap?" Yeah, I woke up, thought it was the next day, y'all, because I looked out the window. I looked, the clock said like 4, I think it was 4:34. Yeah, it was 4:34. So, when you wake up, you're looking out the window to see how light it is outside. And I said, I ain't got no business waking up at 4 o'clock. I said, but I slept all night long with my regular clothes on. Girl, see, that's another reason why I tell my husband, that's the reason why I don't have to take naps. I wake up stupid. You want me to be turned around? Have me to take a nap in the middle. And the reason why if I'm going to take a nap, because I'm like this. Instead of me napping, why don't I just put my pajamas on, go and get in the bed? So I've never been a person, especially as I got up of age, because I knew there's always something I got to do. And I like to be the last one to go to bed. Like when my children were young and they had school the next day, if they was at the age where I had to lay out their clothes, I laid out their clothes. They know what their clothes was, because my daughter, she knew she was going to either wear something pink or purple to school until she, one day, and I was getting ready to go shopping for them, and she was about crying. She said, "Mama." I said, "What, baby?" She said, "Please, Mama, no more pink or no more purple." She said, "It's about to make me throw up." And I felt a little bad. I said, I can't force this child to like pink or either purple. And pink has never been one of my favorite colors, y'all. But I saw where pink goes so well with purple. Girl, I would go to a store because my daughter grew as one of those, not chubby, but she was always taller than the other girl. When she went to kindergarten, when she was 5 years old, go to kindergarten, and she had already been to Head Start, and plus, that girl could read. kindergarten, she would read like on a third grade level. And every night before she went to bed, she would read something. Kept those. I love those little golden books. I think I'm gonna start collecting those again. Cause there was one that had the little puppy on it, that little sad sack dog. And I said, I can't make this girl like, you know, push it off on her cause I love pink and purple. And y'all, I don't think I got but one pink thing in my wardrobe. Two. I got a pink blouse by Sag Harbor that's too big now. And I got a pink suit. And I think I wore that pink suit twice. So she was like, and when I painted her room, it was purple. So when it was time for my husband to paint again, at first we had a darker purple. Next time we went a little lighter. Next time it was a little lighter. She came to my husband. She was about doing the same thing. She said, Daddy, please paint my room. He said, just paint your room, baby. She said, but I am sick of this purple. He said, well, your mama picked that color out. You don't like it? She said, no, she didn't like it. So he told her, said, I tell you what, let it stay up there because I just painted it. He said, when the next time I go to paint, I'll let you pick out the paint. I think we end up painting it white. Because if you paint something white or eggshell, you ain't got to worry about everything match. But that child was sick of pink and purple. Louis heard that thunder. His old head done rubbed. They're going to get Louis a thunder shirt. Now, if it starts thundering, I'm going to turn the upstairs air conditioner off. I might turn the downstairs off because if the upstairs air conditioner, if we got our bedroom doors closed, it keep this downstairs so comfortable. And y'all know what? Everything in our house is thrift store. Even our smart TV is used. We went to Schul's and my husband wanted a bigger TV and they had one that they had repossessed from somebody and they had just got it in. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. The person only had it like a couple of months. So it was still under warranty and we bought it. And everything else in our house is thrift store, y'all. All beside my sewing machine. But you know what? I got an old Singer down here. I didn't show y'all my old Singer, did I? I told my husband I'm gonna get him one day to sit it up here. I'm gonna use it a little bit to see if it needs. That thing is heavy, so I ain't gonna try to pick it up. So when I do get ready to sew on, I'm gonna show it to you. But our house, I think the only thing that's new in that where the mattress is, yes, you find some good stuff at the thrift store. And if you go, and see, when we go to there's where you can get your discount, where you can get like the senior citizen discount. Now, the King Daughters in Virginia, on Tuesday they have customer appreciation, and on Thursday they have like senior citizens. So we usually go on a Tuesday or Thursday. And if I have a doctor's appointment, I make sure my doctor's appointment is where I can go to a Goodwill or something. Make one trip, take care of more than one thing. And it's the thrill of the hunt, y'all. I watch Hoarders. And I said, Lord, please don't let me be a hoarder. But see when we finished doing the rooms upstairs, I got a vintage chenille spread I'm going to put on one of my beds. And I don't know if I'm putting it on my granddaughter's yet. Because like if she had to spend the night and I got a white chenille bedspread on that bed, when she get ready to go to bed, I know what she's going to do. She's going to take this spread and call herself rolling it back to the old folks say the foot of the bed, and next thing you know, it's gonna be all over the floor. So I don't know if I'm gonna put it in her room or not. Oh yeah, I forgot about storage water. Do that still come on? Speaking of storage, I need some more of those little containers. But I'm gonna be putting some more stuff in my Poshmark store. Robin comes on. I put Macari on my phone, but I can't find Robin's. She said Robin's resale. ROBYN apostrophe S Robin's resale. And when I try to find it on Macari, it instead of bringing up Robin with a with a Y, it brings up with an I. So if you find Robin's resale, that's our dumpster diva. Send me the link. I'm not good at finding stuff, and Ashley, you're good at finding stuff. I sure do thank you. And everybody, I'm going to try to get back to my old self. And y'all, I have this unspoken prayer request. The Lord knows what the need is. So I'm just asking people to pray. The Lord knows what my request is. And you know, the Bible tells you that when there's some of us, if there's any sick among you and not, all that, go to the elders of the church and ask for prayer. So I know y'all are not elders of the church, but I know, y'all are praying people. And I do appreciate Ashley because, it's so much going on in the world. If we don't take the Lord as our judge, our judge and our jury, if we don't take him, the Bible tells us we all men most miserable. It don't mean women is not included, but it's saying like men can. Because, some people get a little technical. The Bible don't say nothing about women. You know why? Anybody want me to break it down for you? What a lot of times the Bible, now when it said man, like I said, it's talking about man can. Y'all know a lot of times when we women get in stuff, we let our emotions get in the way. Like when my grandson came here, we were talking to him and everything, my husband talked to him. And my husband told him, say, your grandma said I so and so and so, so and so and so. I be trying to be all nice and sweet. Baby, you need to do so and so and so. My husband said, you can't sweet talk these children. Because when I go to talk to a child, y'all, this is just me now. I am a nurturer at heart. And I'll either set that child down or stand with that child and say, look, baby, the best thing, first thing I tell them, the first thing you need to do is pray. And if you haven't accepted the Lord as your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, you ask him to come into your heart and be your personal Savior. Because, y'all, it's so much going on in the world, so much evil. Like I said the other day, people will hate you because of where you live. People will hate you because of the kind of shoes you wear. All right, thank you. People will hate you for any reason. I remember one time when I was in school, and my father was back in the day, they didn't say over the road driver. They would say long distance truck driver. My dad was a long distance truck driver. Now my son drive truck, he said over the road driver. And a lot of times he would bring stuff back from wherever he went. And I remember one time, I think I was in 9th, 10th grade or something, and he bought me some big old hoop earrings. The ones like you see a lot of the girls wearing now. The big hoops. Let me see. Hoops about this size in diameter. Yeah. I had people bullying me because I wore new earrings to school. But let me tell y'all something. I am so glad. I told you I had 8 brothers. And a few of them is going to be with the Lord. 3 of them going to be with the Lord. And I had umpteen number of male cousins. The ones that were bullying me didn't bully me long. Because I got a cousin, when he got his class ring His nickname is Hand Jab, right? His class ring is so big he could drop a quarter through it. And he used to stand when we were coming in and out the area where you go out for recess and stuff. He would stand there sometimes with a baseball bat. And if somebody would try to talk to one of us, he hold that baseball bat. What are you talking to my cousin for? Louie, Louie, Louie. Louie, Louie. I think that's my husband. Hold on. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Yeah. Yeah, that's who it is. Louis is a mess. But so once and people, back in the day when I was growing up, if you were poor, you didn't know you were poor because we had food on the table. You know, we we wasn't missing anything as far as love. We knew our parents loved us. We knew our grandparents loved us. We knew we loved each other. Even though we might have fought a little bit, jump on each other's back, not you're playing, and how sometimes your brother or your sister might say something to you, and when they go to walk away, you run and jump on their back and knock them down to the ground. But then you tell mama, Mama, she knocked me down. I wasn't trying to knock you down, boy. I was running too fast and bumped into you. Girl, we came up and have your friend. We played dodgeball because all in this little area, what a lot of it was family. I had cousin here, cousin there. I had people that moved in the neighborhood from New York or somewhere. We all became good friends. And when you could play dodgeball was one of the things we used to always play. We enjoyed it. You went and got something else from the store? Lord, he bought Louis some food, and Louis is up on it, girl. You bought the same kind? Why don't you try them on the fish? Like we were getting prissy.
Yeah.
You bought some oranges. What's the other thing in the other bag?
Cookies, potato chip, 30 something dollars.
You bought $30 worth of snack.
No, $30.
Oh, oranges. Okay, oranges and what's in the can? Oh, okay, all right. I'll let you slide this time. Lou, you got some dog food, boy. You got dog. Let Louis, come here. Louis, come here. Look at your dog food. Louis, you got dog food, child. Louis. Louis, you got dog food. Y'all know what? I have had, when my husband came in with that bag, Louis sailed right in on it, y'all. When we first got Louis, no one can do anything with him because he was a little barbaric. And I tell you one thing, wherever he was trained to, thank you, he was trained to protect the woman. Usually if I'm in the sewing machine, he might come and get under the desk, under my feet, right? And I said, Louis, boy, you can't sit there. And then he'll come get to the side. So the ottoman to this chair, we call it his perch. And we got us a big towel and put on top of it so his paws won't snag the fabric. Because we got this chair and ottoman for a thrift store girl, and it is a good one. And he sit right on it. You got new dog food. Yeah. That boy got some new dog food. You want to see Ashley? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ashley wanting to say hi. Come here. But at first, if we carried him off, if we open the door for him to go out to go potty, sometimes he would try to run off. And I tried one day. I said, I'm gonna not put his leash on him, and see if I carry him out without a leash, what will happen. And something said, if that dog run off, you can't run and catch him, right? So now we can carry him out without being on his leash. My husband said, all you gotta do is open the door and stand there. When he do his business, he come back. But he has got into a routine if he would just sleep later. So what me and my husband do, you remember he was sitting here, and when he would doze off to sleep, I would wake him up. I said, Louis, if nobody else can't sleep in this house, you ain't gonna sleep. And we would wake him up. But then Louis got smart. Instead of sitting over here on his perch by me, he goes way on the other side of the room. Yeah. He go way on the other side of the room, and I rang. He said, well, let me see her stick out her foot now, and try to wake me up. But he's a mess, y'all. He's a mess. Every time you go to a store, come back, and you got a bag, he's going to try to take it from you, because whoever had Louis first, every time they went and got something, they must have bought him something every time they went out. I got a long strand of hair right there. Don't ask me why. Yeah, just like a little kid. The other day when I went to Rose and I went somewhere else. And
How long you gonna be on this?
about 5 minutes. And I went to the store. Because every time you go to the store and bring back a bag, Louis think you got something for him. I came in one day, I went to Rose's and went somewhere else. And he almost took the bag from me. I said, Louis, there's nothing in here for you. See, and when I go to Dollar Tree, those little snacks that I get him, I get from Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree didn't have any the other day, so I don't know what I'm going to get for his snack now. I got some dentures. Oh, he got to finish his denture sticks. I give him one of those. But I do really love my doggy. But Robin Dumpster Diva, she got a lot of videos up. And I'm going to try to get back in a routine, and I want my views to go up. And, I hope I'm through goofing off. Let me show you something. Let me show you two things that my husband ready to come in and watch TV. Let me show you a couple of things I got from the thrift store that I've been had forever. Norman Vincent Peale, The Power of Positive Thinking, brand new. It's a tape in here. Simon & Schuster was the publisher. When I was going to school at Ophelia DeVore Charm School in New York, we had to read that book. Yeah, we had to read it. And it tell you about thinking positive. Not, and you can ask my husband right now. Don't care how dire something is, I try to pull out something positive. But look, I got this. Chic. I think I can probably get rid of this on one of those. It's a lady shaver. And I don't think it's been used. There's a little brush to clean the thing off. So I'm going to try to put this in. It's a lady chic jewel. I forgot all about it. And then I got these, girl. Hold on. Estee Lauder fragrance collection. There's Youth Do Beautiful Intuition, White Linen, and Estee Lauder Pleasure. Elizabeth Taylor was White Diamond. So I don't know whether to sell these, keep them and display them, or what. Oh, they smell heavenly. Especially this one in the middle. The one in the middle is Estee Lauder Pleasures. Ooh, the white linen ain't no slouch either. There's a wax melt I get from Walmart. It's called White Linen. No, it's called something linen. That's one of the best fragrance that Wax Milk got. Thank you. So I'm gonna get ready to sign off because I got to go. Did you remember get some cream of mushroom soup?
No.
And I do not want to go to the store. Maybe I'll go tomorrow after we have a church service because that's all I need from
Yes,
this.
'cause it's hot. It's hot out
Yeah.
there. It's 96 degrees.
Yeah, this you do. Let me see how that smell.
You ate that food up there? Hey. I gave him a couple food the other day. No.
He ate a cup of food that quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this smell good. I got a perfume I love. There's one that I love. I think it's Jean Tay or something.
Oh.
My granddaughter said, Grandma, when you wear that, it smell good, but it make you smell like one of them old women, like them school teachers. I said, I am an old woman. I just ain't one of them old school teachers. But you know what? They trying to decide whether to let the children go back. If it were me and all this going on, I wouldn't want my child in no classroom setting because them children not going to do any social distancing. They done been all this long time and ain't seen their friends. They're going to be all over each other. And if Paul Manafort can't stay in prison because of the virus, but you can tell me my grandchild or my nieces and nephew can sit in a classroom, the devil is a lie. Let me tell you something else. The president said the children wanting to get back to school only because they want to see their friends. They're going Plan C. Tell the president, if you're going to sit in the classroom for a little bit, come on. Or bring Barron, because his little son Barron should be about what, 19th grade? If he bring Barron to sit in the same classroom of a child that's in his age group and same performance, or his grandchildren, because you know Don Jr. and them got children, and you know they go to private school. So if he bring Barron and some of his grandchildren, tell him come on, and he's sitting there. Since he think it's all right for everybody else children to go, but I'm going to get ready and sign off and finish sewing. And I'm going to look at the link you sent me because I want to see. Robin says she's doing, do you sell on Macari? Robin said Macari is better to sell on than Poshmark. But I just love the Poshmark app because it's easy to. It's a storming. But anyway, y'all, they're going to Plan C. I don't know what they're going to do here. I think some of the educators and stuff is putting it on Facebook. Cause this, well, my phone get ready to die, y'all. It says 15% battery life. So I'm getting ready to go off. Everybody, thanks for coming in and let's chatting. Hopefully we can get back to our old schedule sooner or later. My videos and days where I can't go live, I'm gonna put up a video.
Smack that butt.
Mhm.
Always say smack that butt.
Mm-hmm. Please like, share, and comment. And you know, like my husband said, son, he look for smash that bell. And let's get the ball rolling. What Louis? Louis is my husband bought him a Nylabone a couple of months ago, and you can hear him, getting the exercise on that bone. But anyway, everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the thumbs up. Y'all know my sign off. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and stay prayed up and do what your state and local government tell you to do. Smooches, love you, mean it. Until next video. Bye-bye. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. And if your church is not having a service where they let amount of people in, try to find a virtual service because I think the virtual service is something good because there was a lot of people, whether we had Rona or not, that couldn't go out and go to church. And a lot of time, that's how they, that's how they was able to worship, using their phone or tablet or whatever. So until next video, bye bye.